In the previous video, we added a lot of extra features to our GUI to make more advanced. In this video, we start refactoring our code to make it less redundant. So far, we have created several widgets of the same type, for example, radio button, by basically copying and pasting the same code and then modifying the variations, for example, the column number. We're refactoring some parts of the previous video's code, so you need that code to apply this video to. I've created a new file again called addingwidgetsinaloop.py. Here, we have turned our radio button global variables into a list. Next, we are setting a default value to the tk.int_var variable we named radvar. This is important because while in the previous video we had set the value for radio button widgets starting at 1, in our new loop, it is much more convenient to use Python's zero-based indexing. If we did not set the default value to a value outside the range of our radio button widgets, one of the radio buttons would be selected when the GUI appears. While this in itself might not be so bad, it would not trigger the callback, and we would end up with the radio button selected that does not do its job, that is, change the color of the main win form. On this line, we are replacing the 3 previously hard-coded creations of the radio button widgets with a loop, which does the same. It is just more concise with fewer lines of code and much more maintainable. For example, if we want to create 100 instead of just 3 radio button widgets, all we have to change is the number inside Python's range operator. We would not have to type or copy and paste 97 sections of duplicate code, just one number. This line shows the modified callback, which physically lives above these lines. Let's see the output. As you can see, running this code will create the same window as before, but our code is much cleaner and easier to maintain. This will help us when we expand our GUI in the upcoming videos. Nice! This video concludes the first section of this course. In our first GUI, we added a label, buttons, and text boxes to the form. After that, we explored widgets in more detail and also created checkboxes, radio buttons, and scroll text widgets. Finally, we refactored our code to make it less redundant and more scalable. All the following videos and all the next sections will build upon the GUI we have constructed so far, greatly enhancing it. So, the next section will discuss layout management of our GUI.